Hello, you guys. I'm gonna give some more people the opportunity to start getting the notifications. We're not gonna be on long tonight because I just got back home and I'm tired. I'm wired up. I'm not sleepy. I'm just tired. Ugh, I'm just tired. Um, hey, Fatty Bear Block Party. Who came? Who came? All just as I'm pulling in. This is a good night. Hey, Holistic Wellness. You came on just as I was pulling in. Oh, yeah. Just as she was pulling in the garage. Okay. I just walked in. I walked in the house about 30 minutes ago, and even though I'm tired, I am, um, I'm wired up, and I thought I would have been gone longer, but change, plans change. Praise God, because it's something about going down to the old hick towns that have my nerves and stuff rattled up. But I gotta decide if I'm gonna go back. Um, this makes for a good night. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Hey, Miss Ebony. Hey, Clarinetta. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Kimberly. Miss Diane. How is everybody doing tonight? Too Pretty Miss Kitty gave me this idea. Too Pretty Miss Kitty was like, I think we need to do a Key Glock live. I was sitting here, when I get home, normally when I get home and I'm tired, I'll sit on the couch with my legs in Indian style and be thinking. I have a lot going on in my mind all of the time. I have a lot going on. Hey, Miss Sherry, Miss Shirley, Ladarius. How can I get in touch with you for some business? Send me an email, Ladarius. Send me an email. We could talk. Um, and even though I didn't go that far, it's the climates always change. It kind of always messes with my sinuses. Oh Lord. Mm. It's the only part of the job I don't like, having to um go into different places. Send it to real talk with Tamara at gmail.com. Go into different places and sit out and thank you, Kimberly. And hey, Miss Barbara Britton. Y'all just don't know. It could be very, I wouldn't say inconvenient, but definitely tedious, and it could get dangerous depending on who hires you, you know. But when you're going into, I don't mean no harm, but when you're going into redneck country, you're gonna always be out of place, when you're a black girl. So even when you go with a couple white people, they're gonna focus in on, well, what are they doing with that black girl? It's something going on, you know. So, but anyways, enough of that. I was just thinking about my week next week, and it's a busy week. But I guess I can't complain because I had taken me some, I had some time to chill um for a little while, and then it gets back up, and it gets back, real busy. I don't know if I had told you guys. I had received a call. I didn't accept it though, from one of the defense attorneys on this Dolph's case, and I turned it down. I turned it down. I don't think that they knew. that I had been, I don't know if they knew I had been vlogging on this case or if it was a strategy. Okay. I'm not gonna say which one it was, but I turned it down. Um I chose not to. The prosecutors always bring in outside entities to as because they only y'all excuse me, my sinus is messed up. They bring in they only have limited entities within their office, right? And so they will contract in other entities. And I've been vlogging on the case, so I would never um accept any work as it relates to this case at all. And I normally, if you all go back and look at my videos, only a couple, and they were old. There were cases, most I because I had worked for the police department for so long, when I was doing cold cases on my TV show all the time, I would not really, other than Lorenz and Wright, do a I would not do a show on a case from out of Memphis because I didn't want the conflict. You know, people. At that time I didn't. I was working for the police department, but now I do, of course. Um, okay, okay, Miss Ladonna. Okay, but anyways, you guys, I wanted to enough of that. I know y'all don't want to hear about it because I get to rambling on about feeling. I got a grueling week next week, and it is very grueling. But if I get past next week, it'll start to balance back out. Um. Anyways, I wanted to talk about Key Glock and Pre on tour, rocking out the Dolph's way. Okay, they're on tour, rocking out the Dolph's way, and Miss Too Pretty Miss Kitty, like I said, wrote in my comment. She was like, we need to do a live on Key Glock and them on this on the tour and how they seem to be having a whole lot of fun and stuff. I am very happy. Okay. And I know, different people have a difference of opinion as it relates to pre-hay. People can have a difference of opinion, but I know that they had nothing to do with the death of Dolph. Okay. And I don't blame them for anything that happened to young Dolph as it relates to his murder. I blame the people that did it. People say, well, how come Key Glock wasn't there? If he was there, what could he have done? If they was ambushed, young Dolph was ambushed. So if he was there, what could he have done? We see young Dolph talking about all the time how not unless people wanted him to die too, because sometimes people go, well, how come all of them couldn't die? That's I see now how twisted the minds of people are. See, I'm a sane person, okay, and I know we all have little cuckoo days, but for the most part, people that have cuckoo days are still sane people, right? But I see that there are a lot of mentally insane people. Um, Really, the way that folks think is absolutely flooring to me. It's jarring. Like I just I it hey I didn't I've worked for the police department, and so you walk in and and people walk in and you see that they're crazy. Okay, you see that they are crazy, but when you see people that don't believe that they're crazy yet they're doing sadistic, the way that they think, that's a scary thing. My grandmother used to always say the most pitiful person in the world is a pitiful person that don't know that they pitiful. Okay, or they don't even realize they pitiful. They think they ain't. But the way that some of these people think as it relates to them, right? So people were saying that I was going hard on Little Migos. because Little Migos is um a young man. You know, he's in his early 20s, and they said, you know, somebody sent me an email saying that I don't know who it was. I didn't try to trace it. Okay. And because they were not disrespectful. I don't waste my resources on stuff that is not a threat to me, right? And so they was like, they felt like I'm always talking about that I care about the young adults and things of that nature. And and I go really hard on Migos. I don't believe that I went hard. I don't believe that I went hard on Migos. I thought that I was speaking some truth. I thought that I was trying to at least help him with some knowledge. I was just letting them know, you know, you can't, if you ain't already doing it, you can't do it, because we already know some of them folks that he around got a history of feeling like that they can put hits on somebody when they get mad at them, and it's something that's inhumane. Okay, a young adult or not. Okay, I be wanting to see where people's minds are. I ask people I be wanting to see how people think, right? And it's sad that you see, but them old niggas around them young dudes know better. Okay? They know better. They know that you don't just go kill nobody because you mad at them. We're gonna talk about Key Glock, but I gotta let this right here out. Okay? I gotta let this out. They know you don't just go kill nobody just because you mad at them, just because you jealous of them. So they wouldn't do it. I think I said that in another video. They wouldn't do it. Okay, but they'll pay somebody and dangle some money in somebody's face that's mentally off or that's hurting real bad, because folks will do anything for some money now. People don't have any self-respect anymore as it relates to money, as it relates to human life. A lot of people just don't have any morals. Okay. And so, you know, like I said, um, I didn't go as hard on him as I could have went. But it still remains, okay. Lamigos gotta know now. You can't be taking folks out because you're mad at them. You would think Black Youngster would know better. Black Youngster don't want to go to jail. I'm gonna tell you that right now. He don't want to go. So if he don't want to go, why his mindset is another way. But I'm not gonna make this about them because I'm tired. I'll get in. We might come back to that later. I want to talk about Key Glock and them, okay? But Key Glock and Pre is on tour, rocking out, and they're rocking out the Dolph way. Okay. I think that's why I got into that with them. Okay. Um, and we see like there has been some opposition and things of that nature as it relates to that. Okay, it has been some opposition as it relates to I believe them being on tour, people wanting to try to put them in a position, maybe, you know, to try to do anything to him. I think they know Key Glock has a lot of security around him. Okay, I don't know if Kitty Money and Jay Fizzle, hey Tina, has a lot of security around them, but I hope that they do. Okay, I hope that they also have security around them. But hold on, I'm getting ready to go to their page. Okay, hold on, you guys. Hold on, you guys. Oh shit. Hold on. Hey, Pretty Brown.
Take too long. Everybody just make some space right first. Hey, everybody straight. Hey, if you straight, you ready to get this shit back started, say, fuck yeah. Hey, where that shit at, man? I appreciate you too, God.
Stay hydrated and visit a glaucoma show near you. Glaucoma is a group of eye conditions that affect the optic nerve. Common symptoms are blurry vision, nausea, and fainting.
This shit way more important. I don't know what's going on with it. Figure it out right here. Paramedics, security, somebody. It won't take too long. Everybody just make some space right first. Hey, everybody straight. Hey, if you straight, you ready to get this shit back started, say, fuck yeah. Hey, where that shit at, man? I appreciate you too, God.
Stay hydrated.
Oh wow, somebody passed out down in the crowd. It looked like Jay Fizzle was down there in the crowd too with his shirt off, but somebody passed out. It looks like they are having a ball on tour. Hey, Real Deal Lee. It looks like they're having a ball on tour, and they doing it the Dolph way, you know. And it makes, like I said, it makes me very proud, you know, to see these young men doing good. Okay, I would want to see anybody doing good. Okay, if they come from a life of crime or something and they found a way to get into rap and leave that street stuff behind and make money and stuff, hey, that makes me extremely proud, especially knowing the areas that these young men grew up in. I know South Memphis, North Memphis, anywhere. I know those areas extremely well, and I know that how impoverished a lot of those neighborhoods are. Okay, and to see them just rocking out the Dolph way as another Memphian, it definitely makes me proud, and it would make me proud of anybody that's not out there making Memphis look bad. Okay, because when they making Memphis look bad, you already know. I talks about them like a damn dog. Okay, because it ain't. You know, it was very embarrassing to me as a Memphian myself to see, you know, young Dolph be gunned down like he was, and to see other Memphians trolling him, talking bad about him, although they grew up in the city and know how young Dolph helped the city of Memphis, right? He did a lot of things. When people say, well, young Dolph ain't did nothing for nothing, nobody but South Memphis, I wouldn't give a don't get me started. I wouldn't give a I think Young Dolph was very fair because those young dudes that that was on his label, they came from different neighborhoods. Okay? And he started giving out turkeys in different neighborhoods, right? So it wasn't just South Memphis. Everybody all over the Memphis area and outside of Memphis, rather it wasn't just South Memphis that loved Dolph. Dolph was loved all over Memphis. Okay, in every neighborhood. Real deal, Lee. Real deal, Lee. You got me tickled. Oh my god. Okay. So, like I said, to see them rocking out, let's see. It makes me extremely proud, and it genuinely makes me proud. See, it's a different type of. I don't make no money on YouTube. Okay, I don't really make no money on YouTube. Okay, so when I see these little dudes, okay, and they are the same age as my kids, and I see them doing well, that makes me proud. So when people get to talking about you act like you like Key Glock, I do like him. I do like what he's doing, but Key Glock. Let me just say this: I don't date younger men. Okay, I date older men. Okay, they got to be older. All right, that's my preference. Okay. Real deal, Lee. Real deal, Lee. You should be ashamed of yourself. Okay. So, like I said, seeing them do well. See, y'all see, okay, and let me just say this so that I can, because people want to try to say, you when people start sending me emails and stuff talking about I'm not fair and all that, and they already know it makes me feel a certain way because the young adults do pull on my heartstrings. It's not that I want to be hard on little Migos. I know that he is a child. It's not that I'm trying to be hard on him, but little Migos did get on his um Instagram and talk about smoking on the Dolph pack. Okay, so they felt a certain way about that. I mean, it's like he trying to take on the energy of some of them devils around him. Okay, so he gets the same energy from Dolph's fans and pre-fans that they would get. Okay, so if they don't want me to, whatever, because I know listen. I want to see all the young adults do well. Okay, like I said, I've been fair. Just like I haven't heard Glorilla say anything bad about Young Dolph, because if she had said something bad about Young Dolph, I'd have called her ass on it. But y'all don't even really hear me say anything bad about Glorilla, because I had, first of all, other than God and them doing bad business, we already, everybody around Memphis know, the reason why I don't talk about Glorilla real bad, because everybody around Memphis in the surrounding areas already know what's going on. I hate that they are doing that to Glorilla. We know that she ain't running nothing. It's a shame how everybody know what they're doing to Glorilla. Okay. And I hate that. And God gonna make them pay for that. Okay. So I really don't talk bad about it. I be saying I just want to see Glorilla. Glorilla is a young lady. I hope that she gets some people around her that know the business. She could learn the business and she could do well. Because I want to see her do well. After her, if her fame is ever up. Okay. If she don't get Gotti away from around her, oh Lord, stop me. Because see, it's something about him. Lord, stop me, okay? I changed my symbol. It's still the same kind. Oh, okay. Okay. But hold on. Let me go over here to Kenny Money. Hold on, you guys. Okay, you guys, I'm back. Yeah, I have to calm myself. Have you ever just talked to somebody and then your mind tell you to call them back and cuss them out? That's I was having one of those moments, but I'm not gonna do it though. Hold on. Um, let's see what Kenny Money's saying. Yay, yay, money, 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 whole. Okay, I think we saw this yesterday. Let's look at what he just posted. I guess that would be today. Oh Lord. They need to stay, Lord, they need to stay away from the little group. That's what's getting them in trouble. Because they'll be hollering rape tomorrow. They need to stay away from the group. He said sign and body part.
Y'all working at the ball, little niggas on right now. Hey, hey. Yeah, work from the AM to PM. These niggas brothers that beat them. Don't go broke, these young niggas can keep.
I had to get these models again. They just
Whole lot of money, whole lot of this and that. We got your record.
He says, I got here off knowing what's up with me. Never gave a damn about nobody being asleep on me. Every time they wake up, I be somewhere else up the ladder. Ain't that something? Love the shit out of everybody, whoever supported me, even in the smallest ways. And he said, now what the F we doing tonight? That makes me so proud. Hey, rest in peace, young dog. He says, what's poppin', Miss T? And y'all know paper routes show out they've been showing out. Stephen Brown says, unlike other podcasts, I appreciate you for telling the truth about this situation. CMG can't catch a Rico fast enough. Pre ain't stopping at all, and these CMG suckers are still mad. Thank you, Stephen Brown. Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna always tell the truth. Hey, D Monica, my sister. I'm gonna always tell the truth. If I can't speak the truth, I wouldn't even talk about the case. Okay, if I couldn't speak the truth, I couldn't talk about it. Because that is one of the reasons why I got on here. I know what the deal is as it relates to this, and that's the reason why it gives me gratitude, great pleasure to promote these young men and to see them do well, because I understand that young Dolph was actually killed for nothing. When you kill somebody to try and stop their blessings, you have basically killed them for nothing. And that is the reason that young Dolph was killed. He wasn't killed just to stop his blessings, because they couldn't stand to see him be blessed. They also killed him because they wanted to stop his artists. Those little dudes were out in the street and stuff. So it was a lot of people jealous because they was on the come up. They was out. Young Dolph had fixed them up where they was getting more money than people who was that y'all had been seeing for years, because as young Dolph said, they was tied up in so many deals. And that's what I can't understand. Like, instead of getting with him, and because it's been so many rappers and stuff, it's so many artists that have been financially raped and things of that nature by the industry, and promoting the independent route, trying to get some good lawyers to help get them out of some of those deals and contracts or whatever. They decided to kill him because he learned the recipe and was helping other young artists. See, their goal was they tied up in so many bad deals. What they have to do is they have to bring in other young men, other African-American men, because we know that most rappers are black. Rap was, originated from black people. And most of these black boys are extremely talented in the hood. They know they come from nothing. They don't know anything about business. So young Dolph going to the hood and start grabbing them up and teaching them the business and creating generational wealth, which is breaking the chains of Pharaoh in the black community for real. They go and kill him, because a lot of these artists that y'all see and have been seeing, they so tied up in all of these 360 deals. The only way for them to really make money is to go get these little artists and sign them and put them in bad contracts and financially rape them. They ain't making no money off of their own music. The only way they making money is to go and financially rape these other little artists. And young Dolph was breaking the chains of that, and they killed him. One of the reasons why they killed him, which is messed up on so many levels. Okay. D-Cat Daddy ready for this number? Yeah, long live Dolph always. Long live Dolph. Yes, I did. It was a beautiful setup and nothing but love in the building. Nothing but love, you guys. Miss Diane says, they made Key Glock mad. Now he's right back on their ass. Facts. He said it himself. Well, right after when young Dolph had passed away, I think they thought that they had handicapped him and he would, stay in a depression or whatever. I don't know why people don't think he's supposed to make money. Why wouldn't keep moving forward? That's what young Dolph would want him to do. That's exactly what he would want him to do. You guys, make sure you hit the like button. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button. Question: do you think the investigation will bring more people to justice, like Raven and J Money and D Money's mom, as well as Black Youngster, or can you only say so much? Okay, well, I'm gonna be honest about it. I've never really, other than seeing people talk about J Money and D Money's mother. Now I've seen another vlogger kind of run that down. Okay, I didn't really ever really look into it, but I did look at it. Um, in the past when he was first, when I was looking at his vlogs in the beginning. I did see that. I don't look at his vlogs now, but I did see that, and that was very interesting. Um, in the very beginning. Um, that's interesting. As far as I have not looked into that any further. I don't know. I think that that's interesting. If you're talking about Kamisha White, because I don't know. The thing that was really interesting to me about that was, as a mother, I don't know. Hey, all I could say is I hate that happened to her sons, and you know, I have not looked into that any further. I don't know if she'll be brought, if she was involved, or if she'll be brought to justice. I haven't. I haven't heard. Nobody has ever said anything to me about Kamisha. What that vlogger did on Kamisha was interesting, but I have not had any credible sources, any that I know within the inside to say anything about Kamisha. It don't mean nothing because I don't know everything. Okay. But I think it's interesting. It is interesting. As far as Raven and the cookie shop, I think I've said this, many times before. I haven't heard anybody credible say anything to me about Raven in the cookie shop. I've heard, if you hear me throwing shots out at people, it is because I've heard their names, but it don't mean nothing because I don't know everything. But as far as Raven in the cookie shop, I don't know. I just feel with the way, you have to understand the way that those people are, or some people are telling. I mean, if they telling on their own mans, how come, I don't know why they wouldn't tell on people from the cookie shop. I would think, see, people start eliminating folks that they don't care about first, but hey, I don't know. I I have not heard anybody credible say that anybody within the cookie shop was involved. I haven't. Okay. Like I said, I don't know everything. So um and even if somebody in the cookie shop was involved, it don't necessarily mean that Raven was involved. You know what I mean? I don't know Raven. You know what I mean? Because when people say the cookie shop, that's grouping everybody as a whole. As I've always said from the beginning, I don't know who worked in that cookie shop. They had people that worked in there. You don't. And if somebody within, I'm just saying, if somebody within that cookie shop said something, we don't even know how that went, right? We don't know if they was kind of tricked into something. You never know. I don't know. Hey, um, as far as Black Youngster, we already know what that is. Teresa Kane says, if Raven is not guilty, why does she keep changing her stories? And see, that's another thing. People have always said to me when folks was coming over here, trolling me, people from, I know who it was now, a lot of those people. was now when they was trolling me and they was talking about, well, you taking up a Raven because this and that. You see how she changed her stories, and I thought I had broken that down. I said, well, I didn't follow Raven, so I don't know what stories she told. But see, I understand now people had wanted to produce a narrative. And when I feel like people are trying to force me into pushing a narrative, it makes me push back. It really do. It really makes me push back because I don't like to feel like I'm being forced, because I'll do the opposite. If you think you're going to force me to do something, I'll do the exact opposite of what you're trying to force me to do. Okay. So, um, so then I was like, well, I didn't listen to Raven stories. And then I said, so I don't know how many. The only thing I saw Raven on Skull's channel, when she did an interview one time, and then I saw Raven on the news, and I saw her on the news on my TV. Okay, she was on the Memphis news when that first happened. I saw that on the news, but other than that, I have not seen her followed Raven's interviews. I have not. Raven, came up on my panel, and she was very pleasant. I don't have any issues with Raven because I have never heard anybody ever, okay, say that Raven was involved. People want me to say, yeah, she was involved, because everybody had said she was involved. I got to do what everybody else say. I can't do that. If I ain't heard nobody within the inside say that people within the cookie shop was involved, I can't say that. I can't say it. If you hear me speak somebody's name or you hear me throwing shade or shots at somebody, it is because I have heard something on them. Okay? I've heard something on them. I think people love Dolph enough that if they had thought that that cookie shop was involved, that cookie shop is right up the street from Castelia. Snoop Bands and Paper Route Woo and all of them are still in Castelia. There was people when Young Dolph was assassinated. It was a World War III in the Memphis area. Shortly after that, I don't know who was on that get back, but it was some folks that was hurt when Young Dolph was killed, and it was Iraq in the Memphis area. They didn't go shoot up the cookie shop. They was up in South, only in the deep parts of South Memphis, popping folks. Okay, so they was way on the other end doing some retaliatory situations from what I heard, and it wasn't around the cookie shop. So hey, I don't know. So, and I haven't heard anybody say, I haven't heard anybody from within the DA's office, nor have I heard anybody from within the Memphis Police Department. It don't mean nothing because I don't know everything. They don't have to tell me everything. It's just that if I haven't heard them hint at it or say that's something to watch, even if they don't want to tell me something, sometimes they'll say, well, that's something to watch right there. I have not heard them say, they ain't said that to me. But Black youngsters a different story. We all know that, okay? 901 King Deshaun says people want Ravens to be involved so bad. If Doc was killed at churches, A&R, barbecue, Crumpies, BJ's, I guess they will put the blame on them too. And see, what really, gets me is it's one thing for people, everybody has their difference of opinion as it relates to. They'll go, well, Miss Tamara, I think differently. I think such and such was involved. And I go, that's cool. I mean, you could think that. I don't have no issues with you thinking that. But it's another thing when people but I know what was going on with that now. When people send their folks over here because they want to push a narrative, and because I won't go along with the narrative, they flat foot terrorize me. But the FBI get ready to terrorize them. Okay? But that's what they did. Not on King Deshaun. I've been asking that question from the beginning, but Raven was talking too much. Yes, y'all, please hit the like button. But everybody has a difference of opinion on that. Okay. Everybody has a difference of opinion on that. As it relates to that, I have not heard any credible sources say that. But as far as Kamisha White, that was interesting. That story what is very interesting to me. It was very interesting when I first heard it. You know, hey, it was interesting. Do I think that Kamisha knows who did this? Yeah, probably. Probably. Was she involved? I don't know. Do she know who did it? Probably. Okay. That's because she couldn't control her mouth. Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Hold on, you guys. Yeah, make sure you guys hit the like button. But here's the thing. I think I've always said this. Whoever was involved in Young Dolph's murder is not going to get away with it. You know, just like in that situation with the Mo3 death. I never really did a lot of vlogging on Mo3 because I saw a lot of people from Dallas vlogging on that case. Well, I didn't know about him until I started vlogging on Dolph, and then I started learning about him. Then I started, hearing other vloggers and stuff talk about him. And I saw where I'm sure the people down there in Dallas know exactly what happened to Mo3. Whether they, tell the truth about it or not, I don't know. Okay. That I guess that would be the question, but I'm sure they know what happened. Just the same way with Young Dolph, a lot of Memphians had already knew what direction um that situation with Dolph happened. All the Memphians knew. Whether they get up on a panel and act like that, I mean, it wouldn't be conducive to them to get up on the panel and say, "Yeah, we know it came from this direction." They have to play along with everybody else because they gotta live in wherever they live at in Memphis, and they probably living in the hoods that some of them people that killed them live in. Okay, so that's why when some Memphians that have looked at some of these other panels have said, what the hell wrong with these folks from Memphis? They know damn well what happened to Dolph. Why they up there talking like that? You know, that's why I don't it could be some of them they them just flat out embarrassed us. Some of these people need to stay off of these panels because they makes Memphis look bad. Okay, but they know damn well what happened, regardless of whether they say it or not. Somebody catch me up. Who is the young lady you talking about, Miss T? Kamisha White is the mother of um J Money and D Money. Those were the two members of Trula Mafia that they're deceased now. They're deceased now. Rest in peace to them. I hate to see any kids lose their lives. They were young men. So, I be hating that. Um Kimberly Chambers says Raven is cool with me, and I just have to see proof before I convict someone. Tamara, absolutely, me too, Kimberly. Lucia says the cookie place knows something. Like I said, Lucia, I don't know who worked in that cookie shop. Stephen Brown says I recently heard that Daddy O wanted to squash this beef, but Snoop and Big Moochie ain't with it. It may have been a video of yours, but after that Black Youngster video, can you see a truth coming? I don't think Daddy O tried to squash no beef. I saw a vlogger, and I have not seen him anymore. That probably was paid by CMG or somebody to put that out. Y'all have to understand a lot of some of these vloggers. I know a couple of them are paid by CMG, but it's more than a couple of them because some of these channels are media companies, and they are in with they work within the music industry, and I was told that by the feds. Okay, they work within the music industry, and it's one thing when you're paid to promote and make artists look bad. I mean, look good or bad. Shit, it ain't nothing wrong with that. But when you start terrorizing and harassing people, that is against the law. I don't know if CMG was paying them to put hits on folks. Okay, they saying that they don't believe that CMG went that far, but I believe that they, as far as some of this stuff, these identity thefts and stuff like that, I don't believe CMG involved in that. But paying for hits and stuff, it ain't above them to pay for a hit. I just didn't know these bloggers would be stupid enough to participate in it. The Republican says somebody knows something. Boss Lady says those Dallas bloggers are weird. Diane Bowen says, I pray none of them get away. I knew it wasn't true when they said Yo Gotti didn't know anything about it until after the fact. Well, yeah, we know that's a lie. He knew about it before the fact. Because I believe that don't get me started on him. I'm pissed. I'm mad as hell at him because he could have stopped all this stuff, but he didn't do it because he allowed that spirit of jealousy to override logical thinking. Boss Lady says, I found it odd that Kamisha was at the basketball game with Moneybag. I think she's related to him. I think Moneybag is related to that lady, which is why I've always told y'all Moneybag ain't okay. I told y'all about Moneybag. Rest in peace, Young Dog says, I'm back. My stuff be messing up every time we get good into subject, but I can tell I could tell T right now. Nobody didn't even know like to went down in Charlotte after Migos was throwing shots at Kenny. But I can tell T some right now. Nobody didn't even know like to went down in Charlotte. Rest in peace, Young Dolph. Retype that for me. Gotti thinks he's Einstein and the smartest person in the room. He's not smarter than the investigators and the person that's going to roll on him for a good deal. Bingo. That's the important thing. Good deals. Good deals. That's the key word. Good deals, y'all. I like a good deal anyways. I just like that word. A good shoe deal, a good deal anywhere. Diane Dolph was a blessed man and everyone involved would be arrested, my belief. Rest in peace, Young Dog says, and Daddy O ain't never tried to swatch none. Swatching came up between Paper Route and CMF one time, and Dog said they had to apologize and they didn't want to, and it never came up again. I don't know why they thought, if I was Dolph, I wouldn't have swatched anything with him either. Anytime you start shooting people and trying to take their life, it is beyond swatching. I never would have swatched nothing with them because their asses would have been in jail. That's where they should be right now. The DA needs to hurry up and sign them indictments. D, he seems kind of slow to me. He's outsmarted himself this time. A discount deal. Well, y'all make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I'm saying I can drop a bomb right now by telling you about what like to happen tonight. 2 nights ago in Charlotte after Migo was throwing shots at Kenny. Oh wow. Right, no swashing. I was telling my mom the other day that I pray Dolph gets justice. We were riding through South Memphis. Go rest in peace, Young Dolph. Tell us what happened. Neo says Dolph should have told the police who shot at him in all those situations. Yes, he should have, so that they could be in jail. He says he made sure they didn't go to jail. He didn't even go to court or whatever, and this is what they do to him. You have talked about Straight Drop being whooped up on in jail. Do you think one of the four original guys arrested was seen like Cisco? Also, y'all hit the like button. Yeah, I think that they will. I think all of them will. Life is a long time. The only person who really know what they talking about is rest in peace, young Dolph. All facts. Yes, Steven. They had somebody to try to follow the tour bus, but other people was with paper route in them. Oh wow. So who do you think had that happen? Who you think had somebody to follow them in Charlotte? Cause see, that's where Dolph that van was shot up at in Charlotte. Yes, they are. Um, the same person had Migos to go back at Kenny, Black Youngster. Wow. Mm. BY is going to end up getting that electric chair. To be honest with you, I think that's what he want. Everybody can't do uh, a life in jail. I don't think Black Youngster has been in and out of jail, so I don't think he's going. I think he wants that to happen. It's too much money out here to be crashing out like some dummies do. I agree. Lauren says FCMG PD 100. Rest in peace, Young Dog says, why y'all think he ain't said nothing else? Been having, hold on, been having, been having me go and them do all the talking. It's a lot. Wow. These ninjas need to be wiped off of the face of the earth. Diane says he's one of them ninjas you got to show instead of telling. Yeah. Then it says Tamara said talking about Raven ain't involved. You lost, sister. You lost, nigga. Why you coming over here on my page? Because I said I don't know if she was involved or not. I ain't heard nobody credible say she was involved. So you make a fake page to come over here because I'm not thinking what you want me to think, Dennis. So you the sad motherfucker. You come up in my chat because I don't say what you want me to say. Okay, don't come over here. Don't play with me. You think whatever you want to think, and you let everybody else think whatever they want to think. You ain't no damn fucking police officer, nigga. Was you out there? Some of these folks that come up in these chats talking about somebody was involved, the only way for them to know is if they the damn police or the FBI or they had their maggot asses out there. Did you have your ass out there? Don't come in here messing with me now. Don't do it because I'm not in a I'm tired tonight. I'm gonna chew you up and spit you out. Okay, I'm gonna go straight South Memphis gutter on you. Stephen Brown says, I don't know much about this case or Dolph until after the fact. I saw Dolph's kids at that funeral along with Mia and can't imagine how they feel. I heard you can't even play CMG music in Memphis. I don't know. I'm sure some people play their music. I don't know about that. I'm sure that their music get played. Joy Loves God says they really are the type of ninjas that you have to kill. I'm just saying. 901 King Deshaun says, I love my freedom. I can't do 60 years for a record deal. And that's what's happening. They doing 60 years for a record deal. A record deal that they ain't gonna even get. I couldn't do jail. I wouldn't be able to stomach that. I'm not a mean or sadistic person, but I would gladly pull the switch. I saw something the other day about BY being blackballed and how Jay-Z wants to buy CMG, but don't want BY. I didn't click on that. And it was probably a woman. Shit, these folks be making these fake pages. If anybody got fake troll pages, they need to seek help. If you are an adult, okay, and I'm talking about an overgrown as adult, and you got a fake troll page, you need to take your ass to the mental institution because you need some help. You need help. Okay. Um, there's nothing losing in having your own mind, Dennis. I'm telling you. Okay. He'll probably gonna make another fake page. CMG doesn't get the same reaction as before. Well, no, they definitely don't get the same reaction as before. You know, this is what I think because I see Moneybag Yo is opening up. Hey Mario, I see that Moneybag Yo is opening up a restaurant. CMG does not do anything for Memphis. Okay, so I think they've decided we just gonna hijack the city. We ain't gonna give back. We gonna kill anything that's doing something for the city, just like they, it's alleged that they did to Dolph, and we just gonna hijack the city. Okay. So I don't I can't I don't understand. Anil says I haven't played any CMG artist music since the day Dolph was killed because I knew what it was when they took dude out. Daryl says, please seek help. It's crazy to actually make time for that. Right. If you got some fake troll pages, you need some help. I'm telling you now, you're sick. You're a sick individual. Okay. Some of these folks, that's got some of these troll pages, they went too far. They actually thought that they were the kings or the queens of something. Okay. And so they started believing the hype and started doing criminal things. Okay. I barely can keep damn YouTube and the policies and knowing all the YouTube policies and all of that. It's against the law to hack people. It's against the law to scam people. It's against the law to plot murders on people. It's against the law to harass people. Okay. It's against the law to do that. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. Run the likes up, y'all. I'm sure the person who said Tamra sad because she don't believe Raven did something. I'm sure that's one of those people that's over that sector from out of Texas. Okay. Um, that's been identified as one of the people that has been harassing me, or the one in Atlanta. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. It hurts to see us taking each other out for a small piece of the pie. We need more unity. Yeah, we do need more unity. We do. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all run the likes up. Crazy part about this, if I tell y'all how they've been calling around, texting in the artist DMs, talking about how they gonna kill them. how they gone up the score. Again, as they say, it's just going too far. I know you're not lying, rest in peace, young doll. I know you're not. It's a darn shame that they jealous of them guys being on tour. They jealous of them being on tour. Hold on, you guys. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Y'all run the likes up. That's right, them Republican. It's against the law. I don't know what these folks into. These folks into some deep stuff. I'm telling you, they into some deep stuff. Okay? They into some deep stuff. It's against the law to hack, scam, threaten someone, and so on. They need to send those texts to the Fed. Right, they need to send those texts to the feds. If they're sitting around texting them and threatening them, they need to send that stuff to the feds. And I'm serious because see, the reason why they do a lot of this stuff is because they feel like that they're not going to nothing is going to happen. Okay, just like they thought they was going to be able to go out there and kill Grove Hero. Okay, they thought they was going to be able to go out there and kill Grove Hero and all of that. And the truth of, and here's the sad thing, I was told that they zoned in on two guys out there walking around like they was waiting on them to try to do something though. I couldn't believe that. They don't know how close they came to not going home because I don't understand these folks. A clarinetist says Pre needs to report the threats and then stretch their ass out if they come playing up on come playing around them. I agree. Yes, y'all, please run the lights up. I don't care nothing about no no street ninjas mess. If your life is being threatened, tell the law. I agree. One thing people need to realize is that pre-artists are from Memphis, so messing with some of them isn't the smartest idea, especially Big Moochie, Kenny, and Snoop. Also, what about Jody? I don't know. I was listening to Rest in Peace Young Dolph saying that Jody has gotten more into modeling and she has a cosmetic line and all of that. So she's gotten more into the beauty industry, and which is a lucrative industry. I wish she put out some music though, because I think that she was hot. She's hot. She's a pretty girl, and she could rap. Yeah, y'all get the likes up. Let me see how many likes we got up. Y'all still ain't hitting the like button. I guess we just got more people trolling. Y'all hit the like button. I could tell when it's just trolls in the chat. Not I'm not in the chat, but in the bushes. Not everybody is trolls that's in the bushes. Y'all hit the like button. Yeah, she is. She's from New York. She is. She's from New York. But yeah, you guys, it makes me happy to see them out there doing their thing um and just running it up. Like I said, I'm always proud when these little dudes come from out of Memphis, especially when they come from the hood and they're out when they're out in the hood, out in the streets, and then they flip that, become millionaires, start taking care of their families. Because Key Glock says he takes care of his whole family. He has been doing that, and then these other guys, I'm sure that they're taking care of their families and stuff too. So And he's grooming other artists. He's starting his own label and stuff so that he can continue what Dolph was doing. I don't see anything wrong with Key Glock starting his own label. Just about every artist that has started their label that is on a label has started their very own label. Okay. Yeah, tell the folks in the bushes, run the likes up. Make sure you guys run the likes up. I would like to drop the link. You know, um, I'm not worried about the trolls. Y'all, they said, Lord have mercy. I ain't gonna even say nothing. Black youngster should be worried about those little views he got on his album. I think they done went and bought some now. I think they went and bought some. Oh snap, Jodis from Brooklyn, nice. But I think the trolls be waiting so they can try and hack. I'm not in the mood to be bothered with no hackers. Their days are numbered anyways. A lot of them. Yeah, make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all, this dude on Facebook hacked my messenger. These folks ain't got nothing better to do. They sick. She said because I ain't want to talk to him. Mm-mm-mm. I'm so glad I don't be on Facebook like that. I don't even be on Facebook. If they hack mine, I wouldn't even give a damn. I'll just tell them to delete the whole damn account because I don't even be on Facebook. Um, I got to have my freedom and pursuit of happiness. Forgive going to prison. Well, like I said, they gonna wish they had not did what they did because they know their time ain't long. But it's sad that these young dudes feel the pressure of. You could tell they being sent out. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. I want to show y'all this.
Got them PRA boys up in here.
Have you turned down 22 million?
That's Paper Route Woo. Hold on.
In the back of the Cadillac truck with a bad bitch ass fat with a tummy tuck. Time out that little bitch shit slush. I'm my virginity. 14 know what a hoe was. Almost come in the play. Treat me hoes accordingly too. Cause all these
I like Paper Route Woo. I wish he would put out some more music and stuff. Let's see what Snoop Band's doing. Snoop Band's still doing his thing too. He's still doing his thing. D1 says, "Hey, woo woo." Neo says, "Prayers for Lucia. Be safe and get a Credit Karma account and put a lock on your credit reports just in case." What happened? What was Lucia saying? What happened? Wait a minute. I'm trying to go back up and read the comments because I was in another screen. Um, and he's a career criminal. Paper Route Woo should want to be independent. Dude on Facebook hacked my messenger. If you got proof that he hacked it, file a report on him. He's harassing you. If he's harassing you, you could do that too. If he has been actively harassing you, file a report on him. Hold on, you guys. Yeah, you have to start. You have to start going to the law on these folks. You know, these people crazy. File a report and make sure the cops do their right, and make sure the police do their job. Don't let them just push your stuff to the side. Make sure they do their job. Consistently call the investigator. What I need to do. Okay, what else do I need to do? Make them tell you everything that you can do. Because some of these investigators be lazy, especially when they in units like that. That will probably fall up under like general investigations and stuff. But if they don't handle the investigation the way that they should, it could fall up under another damn department like homicides, because these people have lost their damn minds. Okay, if a person would take time out of their day to harass you, it takes a special kind of sick to harass. So if a person can repetitively harass you, that's a mentally sadistic or mentally messed up person. There are no limits to what they won't do. Okay. Okay, good. If you got his name and info, that's good. Yeah, people are crazy, especially when they're on drugs and stuff. I mean, they are. The drugs make them even more crazy. And stay strapped. And I would say it's good to have several. Have a shotgun, have a big stick, okay? Have a military weapon. That's what I'm talking about. And have something you could have on your seat, okay? Up under your leg when you're driving. And just don't play with these people because they sick. Do I have to go to the station or call? You could do either. And depending on, oh, you're in Memphis, so you can go online and fill out a report. You can go online and fill out a report. You can call and they'll come to your home. Or you can go over to because sometimes they be lazy. They'll say, well, you can go to we could send somebody out, but I mean, you could go over to the station, um, whatever is convenient for you. Yeah, make sure y'all hitting that like button. We're talking about Key Glock and Pre on tour, turning it out. And they have been really turning it out. And I'm very, very proud of them. I think I've been saying that, to see them doing it the Dolph way. Okay. To see them doing it the Dolph way and just lighting it up. Key Glock even kind of puts you in the mind of Young Dolph, as far as his swag and stuff. So he is definitely taking those gems that Dolph left behind and utilizing those gems, right? Um, hey, if he wasn't doing it, people would talk about him. If he doing it, folks talking about him. So he may as well do it and make Dolph proud and take advantage of that and help other people also, because that's what Young Dolph was doing. And so I hope Key Glock and the rest of them will do the exact same thing. They keep that spirit of Dolph, doing it the Dolph way, okay, and help other artists and teach them the independent route also, and teach them the independent route. Oh, they have a young lady sharing the stage with them also. Really? I think I saw that young lady sharing the stage. Stephen Brown says, "Do you think Jay Z eventually takes control of CMG as reports suggest, and when should we anticipate more information on the RICO?" You never can tell with those RICOs, Stephen. But hey, I had heard that, and this was a long time ago. I think somebody had put in the chat that young Yo Gotti had given Jay-Z about 37% of his company. That's the reason why he was mentoring him and stuff. So, I mean, he probably will eventually, if he don't already. He might already own it. Okay? He might already own it. Because you know how things go with those people in Hollywood. They say, if you want to be affiliated with my brand, because that'll help you to make more money. If you want to be affiliated with my brand, if you want to be affiliated with me in any kind of way, this is what is required. Hell, he probably did give him. He might have gave him more than that much of his company. Demo Publican says, Holly weird. Yeah, it is Holly weird. It is Holly weird. Y'all hit the like button. It's 120 people in here. Hit the like button. I want to drop the link. I'm going to drop the link. Anybody want to come up can come up. I just dropped the link. If anybody wants to come up, they can come up. I guess don't nobody want to come up. Hold on. Um, yeah, I had dropped the link. I guess that nobody want to come up. But I said that I was not gonna be on here long. Um, I just wanted to get on and talk about Key Glock and Pre being on tour and rocking out and doing the Dolph's way. But it pisses me off to hear that Rest in Peace Young Dolph said that Rest in Peace Young Dolph said that they was followed. How you doing, Steven?
Hey, Miss T, how are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm well. I've recently started watching your YouTube videos. I didn't know much about them. On my TV just showed one day. I put in Dolph because I'm from Alabama. First of all, let me say I didn't know anything about Dolph.
What
Unfortunately,
part
until
of
after he. Well, I'm from Anniston, but I live in Birmingham.
Alabama? Okay, so okay.
Yeah, and I saw your videos. I mean, I see other bloggers. So I know I was messing with you earlier, giving another name, but they just be talking crazy over there. But I did want to say that I appreciate everything you're doing. I've never heard you speak negatively on CMG. You just want justice like everybody else.
Right.
And I understand that.
Hello? Steven. I don't know what happened. He might have froze up. I think he may have frozen up. I don't know. Um, pre-security should have shit their damn tire, shoot their tire. I'm telling you, pre should But we do know that Glock got a lot of security around him. I'm sure the other dudes. I hope that they do. I hope they do. Steven, if you can come back up, come back up. Hey, Richmond, thanks for hitting the like button. I think his phone froze up, or his system may have frozen up because he just kind of went out. I want to see all my people doing well without fighting each other. It's unnecessary. Yeah, it's unnecessary, especially when you're talking about taking lives and killing people. To me, that's what I can't get. I can't understand why black people feel like it is okay other black people to commit genocide. A lot of these young men making more money than they've ever made, and they sitting up killing each other. It's saying your device is not connected.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, my bad. So what did I leave off? What did you hear? Because I'm like, why am I hearing that?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
yeah, you said,
Okay, my bad. So what did I leave off? All right, so basically what I was saying was,
hold on one second. You got another app open because it's echoing.
wait, I'm watching you on two different devices, so I muted the TV. Now I'm on my phone.
Okay.
What and I just appreciate you for what you're doing. Like I said, I know you don't personally have any involvement or hatred towards CMG. We just want the truth to get out.
Right.
And that's all you promote and all you preach. So I appreciate you doing that. I know there's a lot of people that are going to attack you, whether they're sent by people or not, but just keep doing what you're doing. I'm encouraging you, sister, to keep going because, like I said, it's going to be the more that comes out, the worse it's going to get as far as information, and people are going to come at you a lot harder. So I appreciate you for being strong and courageous. I mean, you be cussing a lot, but I mean, I know they frustrate you a little bit, but just keep doing what you're doing. And the last thing I'll say is that I remember watching that celebration of life. I remember watching Dolph's kids and how they were, and how you could tell how he's raising them, and Mia how she is, and that's what really broke my heart. Is not that people don't die, but the fact that you were jealous of this man to the point where you felt like he was taking money out your pocket. He really wasn't. He was just ensuring that his people were right, and y'all killed this man for that. And now you got this woman over here going through the same thing Lauren London went through with them kids without a father, all because
Absolutely.
of jealousy. Like that right there,
And
they don't
trolling
know.
and happy. They'd rather see him dead than making money. They thought it
Exactly.
until they found out how the feds knew. See, the thing of
Yeah.
what they can't understand, it has not. See, I understand some of these YouTubers are paid to do a job, which they've gotten themselves in a whole lot of trouble. Okay,
hmm
but
hmm
what they don't understand is, regardless to whether I got on here and said anything or not, the police and the feds already know what has happened to Young Dog because they got people that knew what was going to happen talking to him.
Right. Right. And it's not like I said. That's the worst kind. Like, and I respect you also. I remember you were saying you don't like speaking on people. Like you did a video I think a couple weeks ago about straight drop. Like I mean it's like you put yourself in that position. I don't want people to get whooped up on either. But like what did you think was going to happen in Memphis when you got Dolph fans? What you think was going to like? I don't personally think he pulled the trigger.
Mm-hmm. You there? I don't know what's going on. I think his devices keep freezing up. Yeah, I think his devices keep freezing up. Um, Hold on, you guys. Steven is saying you need to connect your mic and your cam.
Okay, the cam. I'm about to go to bed, but yeah, I don't know what's going on with this phone. It's an Android. Don't laugh at me. But yeah, so like I said, I mean, the fact that you felt like killing this man, and not only that, now you made sure the PRE as a label, everybody's like Dolph. So you didn't kill Dolph, you just killed like you didn't kill his legacy, you didn't kill his determination. All you killed was the person, because now you
Right.
got 12 Dolphs instead of one. So what you
Absolutely.
gonna do with that?
And
So,
I think
but
it's frustrating a lot of people. It's frustrating them because they know that their time is near. Those indictments
yep,
gonna be coming down. So they
yep,
know that their time is near, and they're saying they know that they never should have touched them anyways. But now
yep.
they're realizing we did all this in vain because we still ain't stopped nothing.
Nope, you just made it what you
They
just
didn't know
spread
it
it.
was gonna spark the interest of people like it has.
And but that comes with stupidity. When you got tunnel vision and you don't see the bigger picture, all you see is what's in front of you. That's what happens, and people are stupid. And all for what? $100,000. That's what you thought. But now you like the world loves people. I'm in Alabama. And I work at a club part time. You can't. I'm telling you, you play CMG. People look at you like, what? When you put on 100 shots, the preacher, anything like, they love that stuff. They
Go
love it.
crazy.
These white folks be like, man, play Dolph.
Yeah.
So they didn't do nothing. All they did was spread it. But
It
keep
made
doing
him
what you're doing, sister.
immortal.
Oh, of course. And they're gonna keep doing. I can't wait for his next album. I really can't.
So who do
But
you
yeah.
well, let me ask you this, because you're in
Mm-hmm.
Alabama. Who do you all think was directly involved? What's the energy
Me?
like? Yeah.
From the people, I mean, I think Jook, I personally think Jook has something to do. Gotti, maybe not so much, but then again, if Jook knew, then Gotti knew. I think Black Youngster, the reason I think Black Youngster, because of that video he made and the very next day. Like, somebody had to tell you not to do that. And that's why I think he wasn't hiding, because they weren't looking for him. Like that, I think Youngster, I think Jook, I don't think Moneybag had nothing to do with it. But I don't know. You know more than I do. But I think CMG had direct ties to it. Now, Govan and all them cats, I don't know them dudes, but you got to be dumb to put a video out with the car and then the car's at the crime scene. Like, how stupid can you get? You get what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, you got this white car in a video and at the crime scene. Like, come on, man. Come on. Like, but I think Jook and Black Youngster had something to do with it. But I wouldn't be surprised if Gotti had something to do with it either. And if so, give Angela Simmons the company, because you're all going to jail. Period. You might as well, because I mean, now Angela Simmons come around. Come on, after what you begged this lady for 8 years, and now she come around after she done hit the wall. No, they don't pass the smell test, T. It don't. It don't. But it's all good. I'm
Well,
sure
they sure gonna reap what they sow, and it's.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing anybody that was involved can do at this point. They're gonna have to take that. They did that, and they're gonna have to take that. You know, I think they had, like you were saying, the carelessness, like having a car in a video. They thought that they would be able to do this, and they thought that they were such gangsters that they would get away with it. In their mindset, they believed that they were in the movies. We're just gonna kill out everybody, in which they was taking people out who they thought could have been an issue at that point. They just didn't know that the feds already knew, because if people talk about the investigators and the feds, but they made those arrests pretty early on, because Cornelius was arrested a couple weeks afterwards, and they kept them quiet, remember? And then they got straight drop, and then they started there's been a secret arrest and everything. Like, they're on top of what has happened.
Yeah, so and what go ahead, I'm sorry.
I don't think they was betting on that. I think they were so careless because they thought that they was just gonna be able to kill him like that and get away with it.
And then the government don't play. For all y'all listening, RICOs were created for something much greater than rap labels. They were created for the mob. So if they were created for the mob, what you think they're gonna do to a rap label? Like they just waiting to take these brothers. They like, come on, it's almost like Major League Baseball players going to play soft pitch baseball. Like this, like that's RICO, the Major League, and these rap labels in the softball league. Like man, it's about to be bad. And I look forward to it. I don't root against black people, but I'm rooting against CMG. I'm sorry, I just think they gotta go.
Miss M. Rose says, I heard Cornelius is talking to Chester. Miss Rose, I did a video about Cornelius about a week ago. If you go look at it, I did a video. I spoke with someone that works within the jail that has contact with Cornelius, and I kind of did a video on that.
Somebody gonna talk. I would. If I'm looking at 30 years, and I don't want to hear that don't snitch or snitches get snitches. Anybody listening, you can say you can be as hood as you want to. If somebody throw you 20, 30 years, you singing like Luther Vandross. You can front all you want to. You singing. I am. Period.
Yeah, they already singing. They start thinking about, life in Tennessee is 60 years.
Yep. Who doing 60 years?
Oh, that straight drop. He would be 80.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I don't care what nobody say. I'm from the hood too. Anybody if some of y'all get thrown 5.
Steven, you there? I think your stuff is frozen up again.
Man, I gotta go to bed though. I'm gonna holler at you too.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
Yeah, his stuff kept freezing up. But he came back in though. Yeah, much love to Steven. Shout out to Alabama. I get quite a few people from down in Alabama to come to come into the chat and to that supports the channel. I vacationed in Alabama last year. I vacationed in Orange, Alabama, y'all. I had no idea that Alabama there was an Orange, Alabama. We went there. I loved it. We were supposed to. We ended up staying 2 extra days. We stayed 2 extra days because we enjoyed it so much. It's right around the beach. Nothing but it had water parks, a lot to do. I think it's a retirement place, but it's so much to do. I was like, shoot, I need to go set up shop there. And it I mean it had a lot of seafood restaurants and I love seafood. We went to the beach. We went to it's like 20 minutes from Pensacola, Florida. So they said it don't snow there, anything like that. With it being 20 minutes from Pensacola, Florida, it mostly has like Florida weather. I loved it so much. The food was so good. I enjoyed it. I really want to go back. It was hot as hell though. D Cat Daddy says Gotti may as well dismantle CMG and go on about his long head. Yeah, Gulf. That's what it was. Gulf. Gulf Coast. It was orange, but um, we stayed in a hotel in Gulf Coast, I believe, a Gulfport or something. I loved it. There's this seafood place there called Mike's. Had the best shrimp alfredo I've ever had in my life, and I make really good shrimp alfredo because I make everything homemade. But it's something. The noodles was even good. Yes, indeed. Gulf Shores. That's what it was. Gulf Shores. I want to go back. I want to go back. I may go back this summer. Y'all, please hit the like button. You could tell. I think it's a retirement town. I said I bet I could. New to you. How would you feel about it? Eric holding Oprah Winfrey presidential ticket. Snoozy Cake said I should visit Destin. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I may go to Destin then. When I go to Florida, I have a best friend that lives in Fort Lauderdale, and I love to just sit on the beach and just sit there. And she's like, "Girl, I'm strictly doing this for you. People in Florida don't come to the beach." She's like, "Girl, we don't come to the beach." I was like, "I love it." She was like, "I never sit out here on the beach. I've been living in Florida my whole life." But I just be wanting to sit there. I be in the water. I could sit out on the beach all day. She be looking all up in the sky and all in her phone and stuff. Like I'm over this. I just be loving it. It's just something about the water that's so therapeutic to me. Eric Holder, Nipsey Killer. I'm confused. Lucia, I'll plan a trip there. I haven't been since an adult. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button. Anybody else want Destiny's Peace? I love peacefulness. Oh my God, I love peacefulness. Y'all hit the like button. Does anybody else want to come up? If you do, I'll drop the link. Orange Beach is right there by Gulf Shores, though. Like what? They're like 5 minutes apart. We was from one little city to the next. Yeah, that's true. Kimberly said that's true. I'm from Fort Lauderdale. Demo, I don't feel itch for either one. It's some people that in here that said that they don't believe that Straight Drop was the actual shooter. How many other people feel that way? They feel like Straight Drop wasn't the actual shooter. Hold on, guys. Yeah, they said Felton Spencer has died. He played for the Utah Jazz. Oh wow, I remember him. Shan said, why was he running? D-Mon says she believes he's a shooter. Emerald says she heard it was Newski and Youngster. Um, Shan said, why was he running? Snoozy Cake says, if they don't think he was a shooter, who they think is the shooter. Lucia says, I don't think so either. Real Deal Lee says, I think he is with name that tells it all. Newski and Straight Drop. Sorry. Oh, Emerald says she thinks it was Newski and Straight Drop. Yeah, he was only 55 years old. Rest in peace to him. I remember him. Felton Spencer. He had played for the Utah Jazz. Um, hmm. I don't know. You know, it hey, I believe Straight Drop. I believe that I believe he was a shooter. I do. I believe that he was, and I believe that Cornelius was. It was other people, it was other cars and stuff out there. They've shown us two shooters thus far, but they do see a lot of people get up in arms about when they put certain stuff out, and I think I had talked about this before that they only put they put certain stuff out for certain reasons. It ain't it's not to trick the public. It's for credibility of those that come forward to really check their credibility. Show his picture, Miss T. Okay, let me show his picture. Hold on. He was a nice looking man. Yeah, I remember him. He was only 55 years old. Rest in peace to him. He had played for Louisville. He was a real good player at Louisville. I mean, so many people said it was Straight Drop the day it had. Yeah, it was a lot of people already knew that Straight Drop and them were the ones that was out there. When they was on live that night, folks was tagging Joe Biden. They was tagging President Trump. They was tagging the FBI. They was tagging everybody. They already knew who it was. It's amazing, like so many people knew who it was already. And when they jumped on that night, they was just giggling and stuff. They had not said nothing about Dolph. But because those little dudes were so immature, people around their age range, like in their little groups and stuff, they had already known what they did. Yes, rest in paradise to him, so young, 55 years old. Um, Rest in peace, young dog says, as Snoozy Cat, you ain't got to say her name, but what's her family member number because I heard of that also. Wait a minute. Snoozer Cake says this girl that worked with me from Memphis, and she said it was like a relief when Newski was killed because he killed one of her family members. I am not going to cross them out, but I believe Drop and Cornelius were shooters. Snoozer Cake says that girl that okay. I'm going by the body size of the two shooters in front of the body looks like Newski and Straight Drop. From an angle, it looks, but from another angle, it looks like Cornelius. Like I said, a video can be deceptive. If you think about it, Orange Mound Quet, it could have been him at an angle. You know what I mean? Wow, 55, how sad, so young. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button. It was some people saying that they don't believe that Orange Mound Quet was out there. I'm trying to think of what they said happened. They're saying that mm, Emerald says Cornelius the driver supposedly, and I heard Orange Mound was on a lookout in another vehicle supposedly, but it was several of them out there. Cornelius the driver supposedly, and I heard it. Russell says Dolph was shot inside Makita's. That's what's been said since day one. Okay. Rest in peace, Sean Dolph says Big Newski knew about Dolph death, but I can't say he pulled the trigger. But he did shoot this one dude days before he died, who beefing with Bad. Shirley Jenkins says law enforcement said he let off most shots, and he said in the video he let off 50 shots in 2 minutes. Wow. I was getting ready to say something, but I forgot. I forgot what I was getting ready to say. I was getting ready to say something about Marcus. What somebody had told me about Marcus. I forgot. Oh God, I can't think of it. It'll come back to me. They had Dracos. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. And Rose says, I'm sorry, I really don't want to say, but Dolph got hit in the upper body. If Cornelius ain't killed off Straight Drop and G5 did for. Rest in peace, Sean Dolph says, if Cornelius ain't killed, Dolph straight dropping G5 did. Zalikia Pettaway says they clean the crime scene up so quick, we may never know what really happened. Well, they cleaned it up. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that because the way that it works is MPD has crime scene have their own crime scene. That's the crime scene department to come out. I don't know if they actually showed that. I would have to go back and see if I could find videos of my aunt's husband works in crime scene. Okay, as so that's how I know they come out there on that he's crime scene was actually out there, and after crime scene collects everything that they are supposed to collect, then the owners and stuff are able to start cleaning up the scene. That's the way it normally works. Big Perm says, "Hey, Miss T, just got to work. Don't listen to the rent, and then I'm going to rewind." Okay. Everybody in the cookie store, man, suspicious. Never trusted them. Plus, they was D-Rod and Gotti and CMG. Okay. And Rose says, I'm interested to know why Big 30 ain't pull up to Big Scar funeral and Pre and R was there. That was always very suspicious to me how that went down with Big Scar. It's easy to say somebody overdosed, but who's to say somebody didn't make him overdose? That's suspicious. Okay. D Cat Daddy says, well, even if Cornbread drove the car, HRS just SD guilty as straight drop. Oh, I guess he's just as guilty as straight drop. His name, no love. He straight drop best friend. I sent T a picture. He's staying just like the shooter. Yeah, he do. Um, and Rose says they clean up crime scene in my city. They do the same. Nothing was done wrong on police behalf. Those fools killed him. It is definitely contaminated. Big 30, definitely some foul play in Big Scar's death. They lies in the media and make it sound legit. I tell you. Yeah, make sure y'all hit that like button. If y'all haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. All them standing like with them little chicken legs. They sure all got chicken legs. They got them chicken legs, and they stand a certain way because they pants is be too big and be falling all up off their ass, so they have to walk wide to keep their pants from hitting the damn floor. That's just too much for me. When all they got to do is buy their clothes the right size. Russell Douglas says, I think Big Scar was set up. I don't trust Gucci no more. He a snake to me. Snoozer Cake says, I was on a crime scene one day and they kept them bodies out there so long. I never understood that. Wow. That's definitely not good. I'm trying to find some video. I never asked my uncle or nothing. He's my uncle-in-law. If he made that scene that day of Young Dolph's killer, I never asked him because I never wanted to. Hold on, let me see something. Um, let me see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something.
Oh shit! Oh, he cut up. What you bring him up here for? Man, he coming up out that shit. That man bleeding up. He can pull. Look at that shit. Let me wipe my friend. Oh shit! Man, y'all. Oh yeah, this guy got stabbed or something.
I don't know. I'm trying to find. I guess I don't know. I don't even know if they. Um. Um. It bothers me to see him like that. Lord knows it. It do. It that bothers me. Hold on. Let me see something. I do know the responding officers would not be the crime scene officers. Crime scene usually comes later. Hold on. Okay, so there go crime scene right there. Y'all see that truck right there? That would be crime scene. They come to collect the evidence and stuff. Okay, let me see where this is gonna go.
Look at this. The whole hood's out, y'all. Crime scene, man. Man, I don't want to believe it neither, y'all. I swear I don't want to believe it.
I'm trying to see who that is getting.
I do not want to believe it.
He didn't show the officer that got out. Let me see if I can make this bigger.
Man. I slick want to go on the other side, y'all.
Now, that was a white.
That's gonna be a little mob. I want to head down there, but I'm trying to see how I'm gonna get around. Man, we right here on Airways, in the middle of Airways.
Okay, so crime scene comes and collects all of the evidence, and all of that. After crime scene collects whatever it is that they need to collect, then after that, the owners of the businesses are usually able to start cleaning up if there's blood or whatever, but they're not able to do that until after crime scene comes and collects everything they need to collect. And we see him get in there. We see the crime scene van pull up.
Oh my God. We will.
Hold on. If you notice, he didn't really want to talk about it. You know, you have to think about the interviewers and stuff. Kind of force them to talk about stuff like that. You see what I mean? They kind of like to instigate stuff.
Man, I got myself in a fucked up ass situation, dog. I don't know what the fuck to do, dog. Now, I mean, really tell you the truth, I do know what to do, but I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on. Bro, for the last 6 months, I've been having a motherfucking $22 million contract debating on shit I do the deal or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, should I take the 22 million or fuck the 22 million? Fuck the 22 million.
Y'all, they shows anything on social media now, but they be wanting to strike you, like they said, for saying a cuss word. They be showing ass and everything.
Made amends, you feel me? How the Key Glock and Dolph and he get in the picture? They snuck in the back door. This about, man, today was about me and Kanye. We end up talking about Dolph, lame.
Just before Soulja Boy received his apology from Kanye West and ended their feud, was CEO. Posted on his IG story, adding Young Dolph and Key Glock with a video.
Man, Young Dolph, you don't get your artist out my thought he was bulletproof till he got like Dolph. You talking about that 100 times, that you all the time. Y'all better get out my DM. Paper Route, Key Glock, Young Dolph, all y'all.
Big Soulja then posted screenshots of Key Glock responding to him with laughing emojis, playing Soulja Boy's throwback song Shootout. And Soulja Boy asked Key Glock, quote, "What you gonna do?" And Key Glock responded, "Nothing, I'm scared." And Soulja Boy wrote, "Bet 100."
Me and Kanye, this really about me and Kanye, bro. You know what I'm saying? Me and Kanye just really just made amends. You feel me? How the Key Glock and Dolph and these get in the picture?
They snuck
in the back though. It's about, man, today was about me and Kanye. We end up talking about Dolph.
Snuck in.
Clout chasing. All right, so look, this what we gonna do. Let's rewind. How about that? So how I started off, I said I'm finna paint all my cars yellow. I got the yellow Lamborghini years. What else? I got the yellow. I don't know. We got a lot of Bentley, yellow Ferrari. Yeah. Posting yellow cars and say, I was the first rapper with a 3D billboard at Soulja Boy. Okay, cool. I let go, right? I ain't say nothing. I said whatever. I said, but I did the Flying Lambo 4 months ago on my birthday. Did I not? Flying Lambo 3D, same thing. You really copied the same thing I did, but just put it on a billboard, bro. Boom, let that go. But so look, you started the opening for the trolling right there. You tagged me talking about at Soulja Boy on the first rap episode. That was cool. I with Key Glock. We don't bump Key Glock, bro.
All the time.
We bump Key Glock. We with Key Glock. Boom. It's cool. This I'm talking about. Oh, it's still cool. This Dolph gonna talk about some. I'm an independent. I'm getting 100K a show. Man, stop it. I get in the comments and say that's cap. Y'all signed to Empire. Y'all not independent. I'm independent. I'm not signed to Empire. I'm not signed to no independent label, no major label. I put my own music out through SODMG Records to get 100% of all the money. Ricky Morty, all the money. I'm really independent. So what this really about? This get mad because I come in the comments and say, that's cap. You signed to Empire. Where the lie at?
Yeah.
Is you not signed to Empire? You signed to Empire. You not independent. As soon as I post that, it's hopping my DM. Oh, you funny. Oh, what's up? Start talking.
So they mad they signed.
So they mad that they signed. Dolph mad because he signed the Empire and I exposed him. That's what it's really about. That's what it really about. This mad because he signed to a record deal and his whole thing is I'm independent. I'm independent. You did I lie? You signed the Empire, stupid. Why the you mad? Why the you mad? You signed the Empire, not me. Mad at me because he signed the Empire. It wasn't
no. That was November. He made that video November 12th, 2021. Oh, child. These folks crazy. Hold on, y'all.
Support throughout the whole city. Appreciate the Item A Foundation. That's what we're doing it for. That's what it's all about. And really just showing love and spreading love. Yeah. My auntie love y'all, but my grandmama came here, my uncle came here. Like I got like a family history thing going on coming through here. So I just want to really like give y'all flowers that y'all know y'all appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? From the bottom of my heart, like I appreciate you.
Yeah, that was the Dolph's way. The Dolph way.
I can play some new shit for y'all too. You know what I'm saying? I spend it and go get some more. Yeah.
Well, rest in peace to young Dolph. Rest in peace to young Dolph. That's what he said. If something happened to Dolph, my boy is gonna still be able to eat. Very unselfish. He knew that people was actively trying to kill him. People try to kill you because of the greatness that's on your life. And guess what? He built something. I think it gave him even more of a drive to want to build Paper Route Empire once he started seeing that they want to try to kill him. He wanted to leave something behind. He knew at that point that he had to. It's a down shame when people just don't want to see you be great. They feel like that they have the power within their hand to take your life. You know, that's messed up. It really is. It's messed up on so many levels. Okay. If y'all haven't hit the like button, please do. Hold on, y'all. Just watch. If Gotti die, his whole team gonna fall like somebody fell off the table. And rolls 100 shots be so lit. I love 100 shots. 100 shots. 100 shots. I love all of Dolph's songs. Great Face Facts, the label, keep them relevant. Oh. Please tell me, when was their last tour? I don't know. Hold on, you guys. Okay, y'all.
Was gunned down, is speaking out for the first time since the shooting. In an exclusive interview, the owner tells WREG's Bria Jones he's struggling to keep things afloat.
It's been kind of devastating. It has cut my revenue in half.
For 30 years, Lloyd White has owned the Comfort Coin-operated laundry on Airways Boulevard. He says his business is taking a hit following the tragic killing of young Dolph 3 weeks ago at neighboring Makita's Cookies.
I hate to see young brothers getting killed in the streets like this. And you know, young Dolph, he's one of many, and I hate to see it. You know, it's just stop the madness.
Understanding that people want to pay their respects, White says, as the memorial for young Dolph grows is causing more problems for his business.
My customers can't come if they don't have any parking. You know? And then the other thing is, some people just don't want to be around in an area where something like this has happened.
A police presence still on the scene. White says things improved slightly once the barricade was removed. Bud says with his regulars not coming by despite owning another location, he's now carrying a heavy load, losing $8,000 to $10,000, which is impacting his family and employees.
I haven't had any income. In fact, I had to go into my reserve to make the last payroll. We are having to go into savings to pay our bills.
As the city heals, he's not losing hope things will get better.
I think over a period of time, my customers will come back to me.
In South Memphis, Bria Jones, WR.
Now let me just say this. I don't know about that. That laundromat is packed all day, every day, because a lot of the people that live around that area don't have washers and dryers. A lot of the people that live in those apartment complexes up there, they have to wash. That washer is always loaded. Okay. So anyways, but he said he lost business, so I don't know. I can't see it, but he said he did. Seems like dropping fast. They all probably kinfolk. T, I'm telling you, he was lying. This artist had him to say that BS and lie to get Dolph Memorial removed. I believe that he had more people coming up there. I mean, one thing about them, people weren't gonna stop watching because of their memorial. Them, y'all hit the like button. The people around there don't have washers and dryers. Okay, that whole neighborhood, all those projects and stuff go right over there to that washer, and they never stopped. But every time I rode through there, they was hanging all out the damn door that was there. So anyways, I don't know. I can't count his pockets, so I don't really know. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button.
Now, TMZ reports you're on the LAPD's radar in connection to the young Dolph shooting.
They dropped that.
They dropped that, but the LAPD denies those claims. But why do you think they believe that? Because y'all were staying at the same hotel that day.
Allegedly.
I'm always on police radar. So where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? And I'm Yo Gotti, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just think the way I came up, where I come from, you know what I mean? Just the whole demeanor of who I am and what I represent, what I stand on, it put me in some of the places. You know what I mean? Like to be even a person of interest of anything, you know what I mean? Not just with little homie, but anything I'm around. You know what I mean? If something happened up here, if something happened up here randomly outside, I'll probably be one of the people.
It's something about his voice that do something to my nerves, so I can't listen to him. Oh, the blood of Jesus is against him. That's all I got to say, because they was wrong for what they did. Them folks was wrong. Lord, you handled that. You have to put people like him in the hands of the Lord. I'm telling you. Okay? It says that, you know, that's what the older the church people say. Satan, the blood of Jesus is against you. Okay? I still don't see how they pull it out without having an accident. It's so busy over there. He lied so much. Dolph had to swear on his daughter about this interview. I know it. That man know he is a liar, but God got him though. All right, y'all. It's 12:30. You know what? I didn't intend to stay on here this long, but we always just stay on here a long time. It's 12:30. My body is winding on down. So I need to get on off. I really appreciate you guys getting on here with me tonight. I do. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. I know we were supposed to talk about Key Glock, that we talked about everything though. We talked about some of everything, which was cool, which is always good, to just talk about a plethora of things. His voice sounds shaky and he was looking guilty. I guess he think it's funny. That's the reason why, when people say they don't think he was involved, I can't tell. All you got to do is go and look at, he looks like a person that send people out to do stuff. He have a bunch of send outs around him, people that he could send out to do stuff, right? He's not going to have strong-minded people around him. He have people that are borderline mentally ill. Because if somebody can pay you to go do a hit and could have you on as they hit, or you mentally ill, they have mentally ill people around them, right? Clarinetta said it's 1:30 in Florida. It's 12:30 where I am. He definitely knew what was it. Yeah, he knew it. He knew it and approved of it. That's why he was grinning. I don't know. I think, Russell, when they say CMG has ties to MPD, if they do, if people know who exactly it is that they have ties to, because it's not possible for them to have ties to everybody at MPD. So if it has to be individuals. So if people know exactly who those individuals are and they got the proof of it, what they need to do is do something about it. I don't like for people to say they know something, they got proof of it, especially if it's a corruption, and they're not doing anything about it. They need to send that over to the FBI, or they need to go over to internal affairs. Setting our clocks forwards made many of us. Oh, that's right. Time did go up. No, oh Lord. Time did go up. The DA is on Dolph's side. Yeah, that DA on Dolph's side for sure. That DA is definitely on Dolph's side. That's getting justice for young Dolph. Y'all put those dolphins in the chat. Make sure y'all put them dolphins in the chat. The Dolph's way. The Dolph's way. Those dolphins in the chat. God is the type that will use the baby as a shield instead of protecting the baby. Okay? Y'all put those dolphins in the chat. I wish it was a way. Let me see. Y'all make sure y'all put them dolphins in the chat. You know what? That's what rest in peace, Young Dolph did say that. Or somebody said that gotta use the lady as a shield at a concert. Sure did say that. You sure right. Y'all put those dolphins in the chat. We did it the Dolph's way. Shout out to his artists for keeping his legacy going. And as we wait for justice, to prevail, of course, in totality. Okay. What was I going to say about Cornelius? Oh, somebody had asked me about Cornelius. I think I kind of talked about, not kind of, I know I did. I did a video last week about Cornelius. I had talked to somebody in that jail, and they was telling me about some stuff about Cornelius. And what I could talk about, I put it in that video from last week. And I was telling y'all, I said last week, Cornelius said he didn't have anything. I told y'all, the person said Cornelius had said he didn't have anything to do with it. He didn't do it. But the other ones did. I told y'all, somebody said Cornelius talking. I said that last week. I told y'all, he said, the person said Cornelius said he ain't had nothing to do with it, but he know who did. Shit. What else would was it that I think in the same video that person told me about Jamarcus. He mentioned Jamarcus. He said Jamarcus' issue was Jamarcus drove that car, was the one that drove that car over there and parked it. Now that's what that person told me. Mario Johnson says, good night, Tamara, and good night, Mario Johnson. Thanks for coming through. Rest in peace, Young Doll says, I'm back. If you haven't, go watch Robert Allen in the XXX case. That's going to be Cornelius. Russell Douglas says, I hear Orange Mound Quet was a rat informant. I ain't gonna say nothing about Orange Mound Quit. I'm gonna leave that alone. You just have to let stuff play out. Lynn Smith says Miss T, Mia J daughter Aria has her T-shirt in Target. Oh wow, dealing with art of healing during her therapy session. Go out and buy her T-shirt to support. Oh, absolutely. I'm going to, and I don't even go in Targets because Targets is so high. But I'm sure going in there to get that T-shirt. I'm going in there to get that T-shirt. Shout out to Aria. Child, Orange Mound Quet gonna be in that head. Orange Mound Quet gonna be in the psych ward if he survives this. I promise you, because he already almost there. Cornbread started adding at 60 years to his age. Don't Cornelius look bad? You know, talk about he did nothing. He said he ain't did nothing, but he know who did. Cornelius been shoot. Child, but that's what all of them said. They ain't do nothing. Yeah, congratulations to Ari. I'm very proud of her and her mom and her brother. Yeah. Rest in peace to what was her name? Desto. I hate that happened to her. I hate to see that happen to that young lady. She was still a young lady, you know. Wow. They said cornbread gonna tell on everybody. I think they all gonna tell on each other. I think they already. Oh well. All right, you guys. I appreciate y'all getting on and hanging out with me tonight. I sincerely do. Hey, her daddy put her in that situation. Yeah, it'll be interesting to. I think they say they got one person, that was involved in her murder. I think that's gonna be interesting when they get the rest of them. Oh, child. Hold on, y'all. Oh my God. I tell you, these little dudes are rocking out for real. I am so freaking proud of them. Hold on.
It's a family, not a what? Fuck you talking about?
Where they performing at tonight? They just did a concert tonight. Them boys just making money.
It's a family, not a game. It's not a game. Freaking niggas trying to put dirt on my name. Drinking my. All these cats flash, and my diamonds dance. I came out the slums, I'm the one that. Baby, I want. Freaking niggas trying to put dirt on my name. Drinking my cup, no.
She got out there and was up there rocking out. She knew Dolph's song word for word. Wasn't that something? I tell you, Key Glock he engaged with his audience. You could tell that tour lit. They showing Flatfoot out. They showing out. The rappers that were under Dolph are going to need heavy security. Yes, indeed. Hey, they rocking out. Yeah, she knew the song word for word. Looked like she was either white or Hispanic. The clarinet said, "I done woke my husband up. My husband up jumping in the bed." The Dolph's way. She was up there doing it the Dolph's way, word for word. I love it. I love the energy. She put her hand on her hip and everything. I mean, they may as well just let her have a concert. I'm telling you, she put her feelings, her heart, and everything in there. Popping champagne, party, throwing money in the crowd, and even singing on ass and titties. I'm saying, signing. I'm telling you, they signed. Lord have mercy. Those young men are. I'm telling you, they living and taking charge. They doing it the Dolph's way. Hey, I'm telling you, I mean, that's just. I love it. I love it. I love it. I cannot hate on those young men. I love it. I love to see any young any young men that are doing their thing, trying to make money out there doing their thing and ain't using it to kill folks. I can support anybody like that. Yeah, Pre is living their best life, the Dolph way. Miss T, you gonna get clarinet to put out. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get They've been lit playing Dolph songs too. I'm telling you, the Dolph's way. The Dolph's way. Dolph is like the South version of Pac. Y'all, we get ready to start. And I know I've been saying this, but we really are. It's some more things that I want to get into. Like the Dolph's case, we got, of course, after these indictments, of course, there may be a trial. Someone might be crazy enough to go to trial. I really don't believe. I told y'all last year it was in the atmosphere that that some of those young men was going to thank you, OG Snake Spider, for the cash app. That some of those young men were going to plead out, right? Remember, I was telling y'all that, and the reason why I was saying that is because I had heard that it was in the atmosphere that some of those young men would plead out, yeah, but it was straight. But I believe it was a straight drop. Ganguly had gotten straight drop. He was guiding them in the right direction. Let me just say that. Dolph music is up to a higher rate. Yep. A lot of them in jail gonna start snitching more arrests. Mark my words. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'm very proud of them. Shout out to Pre. Shout out to Young Dolph, his family, and his artists for keeping the legacy going. I hope that they bring Paper Route Wu and Snoop on tour. I do. This case is nationwide. Every race of people are interested in the Young Dolph's case. I hope Quit tells everything while he's in his right mind. I do too, Miss Diane. Oh, Miss Diane, I know that ain't funny, but that's the truth. I hope he tells everything while he in his right mind too. Me too, Miss Diane. I promise you. Me too. Russell Douglas, a lot them in, yeah. I bet they'll show up. Dolph is oozing out of them. I'm just saying, crazy. They are going wild. Yes, they are. I hope these rappers keep their loved ones out of harm's way. So do I. Miss Diane said when he slips out, that's it. I'm telling you, that's it. A lot of time when they lose their mind, it be hard to go back and find it. They don't get it back no more. It runs off and don't come back. Bless their little hearts, but they shouldn't put themselves in positions where they lose their minds. You know, they do stuff and then they flip out and lose their mind. It's hard to get that mind back when it's gone. It runs away and hides, and it just never comes back no more. So I hope he go ahead and do what the right finish out doing the right thing while he in his right mind too. Oh my God, y'all. Oh, y'all, we in for a long ride. Like I still believe a lot of them are going to they ain't gonna be able to win. They got 200,000 pages and counting. Before all this is over, they'll have 1,000,000 pages. They can't win. These folks got a head start on them when they was still out and being careless. They ain't gonna be able to win. They got too many people talking. They been had people talking. They thought what they did to him was cute. Like the government is making sure that they can't win. They can't win. They want them. I'm telling you, they want them bad. It's too many. It's gangs and stuff. In it's just too much involved. And then they go and get oh. DCat Daddy said Juke need to be arrested for selling fake pills. Allegedly, his batch of pills is probably the one that Ezekiel took. It probably is Demon. Lord have mercy, they did that boy bad, didn't it? If those were juke pills that Ezekiel took, they did Ezekiel bad. Ezekiel eyes and stuff had changed. They did that boy dirty. Woo, Jesus. Lord have mercy. They have audio and surveillance, right? They have audio surveillance, they have audio, video, and eyewitnesses, witnesses, everything. Diane says it's too much for him to handle. Doing wrong doesn't pay. What they did was intentional and should have never happened. They said Orange Mountain Quest said when Straight Dropping them was arrested, when Cornelius them first got arrested, I sure hope them boys don't get down there and start talking. That's like the pot calling the damn kettle black. Zeke turned into a group. He did turn into a gremlin. Oh Lord have mercy. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't know. I got real tenderhearted. Y'all know when he started to detox, when he went to court like that second time and he started detoxing, they got him all on his medicine. Because when you're in jail, they make sure they had a nurse to come and bring your crazy medicine and your AIDS medicine and stuff that a lot of these dudes got while they got their asses in jail. They make sure that they take that medicine on time and stuff. And so you could tell that he's getting his medicine on a regular every day at the same time. His eyes ain't even looking crazy no more. You could tell he started to feel a certain way, because they said Ezekiel. Somebody told me Ezekiel was in jail like the night that he was arrested in jail. He was down there in his cell screaming, holding on to his bed. He was just wailing. He was just wailing. So he was probably tweaking. You know, he was probably fiending. And so then when I saw him again, I did a video. I don't know what I was feeling, because I got emotional. Like when he came down off of those drugs, I kid you not, when I did that live, I kind of had tears rolling, because I started looking at him. I was like, you could tell he's come down off of that high, and his eyes and stuff was looking so sad. And he still is a child. He's still a young man. Even though after what he did was wrong, they gave him those psychotic pills. Somebody messed him off bad. And he was looking like you could tell he was scared. He don't know what lies ahead for him. And it ain't nothing good because he ain't getting out no more, And it's just sad. These folks ought to be ashamed of themselves to go and sell these folks pills and stuff crazy. They have them psychotic and stuff like that. A damn shame before God. Hold on. Let me see. I'm going to show y'all. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, God. This right here is when child. No, I don't want to see that. Hold on. Hold on.
Crime spree. He had they're being careful. Deadly attack that left 4 dead and 3 others injured. Because the case is so intricate, it left 4 dead and 3 outside this. Judge Karen Mass, crime scene, who had a lot to say on social media, live streaming the start of a nearly 20-hour crime spree. He had very little to say while in court.
Y'all see his eyes? Y'all see his eyes right there? Ooh, that's when he was still on them pills and stuff. He was really psychotic. That's that devil.
Has been in trouble with the law even before turning 18.
Y'all see them pills they gave him had him Flatfoot, the son of Satan. He was the damn son of Sam. The damn son of Sam. Ain't that some shit? Oh, Lord Jesus. Hold on.
Of living again.
To see that justice, public safety is.
He could learn
calls for
answer aloud instead of responding with a head nod. Kelly has been in trouble with the law even before turning 18. This has many.
Y'all see how he was grinning like a chess cat after he went on that crime spree? Them pills had if Juke sold him those pills that had him crazy like that, he need his big long ass beat with an ugly stick, don't it? Let's move on. Now let me show y'all what else I was talking about. This right here is okay. So I did a video on this, y'all, and this right here, you could tell he had came down off of that high, and it really had me feeling a certain way. I felt I did a video on this, and it really just had me feeling sad. Looking at him, you could tell he came down off that high.
Well, today, witnesses were able to tell the judge with the night Ezekiel Kelly allegedly shot and killed his friend. Later, Kelly allegedly went on a shooting spree across the city of Memphis.
WRAG's Mark to hold you over to the grand jury on a charge of first-degree murder.
During the hearing, 4 witnesses, who's also known as Sosa, they were visiting Marcus Cash's house. They say they were there to buy plates of food that Cash and Tunstall cooked.
It's like my mouth to one. Who you finna take? I get on the side of the car, shots ring out. Decent too. For my eyes, I turn back around, I just see gunshots.
And when he did that, did other guys pull out guns and show their guns too?
All charges. In downtown, Kelly has pleaded not guilty to all charges. In downtown Memphis, Marcus Hunter, WREG News Channel 3.
Y'all could tell he was in court looking like what in the hell going on. They had got him back on his meds, and that was very sad to me. I hate that these drugs are being dropped off in our community, and it's a darn shame when you have other Black people putting that poison, giving that poison, or selling that poison to their people. Demon says, yes, Juke claims to be the plug in Memphis. used to be the plug in Memphis, so that would mean that whatever Zeke took came from Juke. Juke's back. Oh Lord, yeah, Juke need to be arrested quick. Juke did that boy dirty. He wrong for selling that kind of stuff. Lord have mercy, Jesus. That's sad. Oh yeah, Juke did that boy dirty. I'm telling you. Yeah, they need to go and get Juke. He did that boy dirty. The hitters of Dolph probably had some too. I'm telling you, they probably had some too. You know they was on something because they got their asses on Instagram and told the police they did that. They was crazy. They really they was on something too. Mm, mm, mm. Lord have mercy. Yeah, Jeremy, that's messed up. That is messed up. Demon says Juke did Zeke and Big Scar bad, allegedly. Oh my God. I tell you. That ain't cool. They're killing their own people. I'm telling you, they're killing their own people. That's sad. That's sad. It really is. It's sad. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, y'all. We're gonna do one numbers game tonight. I'm about since tomorrow is Monday. I'm about somebody's lunch. Hold on. We're gonna do one game tonight before y'all get off. Let's see. Hold on, let me put the number. Don't start yet. Don't start yet. Hold on. Mm. Okay, you guys. So let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Choose a number from 1 to 100. I'm buying somebody's lunch tomorrow. Get 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start putting the numbers in there. Let's see. You got 1 minute. Y'all got 10 seconds. Stop. Let me see if I see the number. Okay, y'all, stop. Let's see. Let me see if I see the number. I don't think I saw it. That's why I didn't reveal it. I'm gonna give y'all another chance. I didn't see it. Hold on, I'm gonna put another chance. Okay, 5, 4. Nobody get if nobody gets it this time, we'll just have to play it tomorrow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. You get another minute to try. For those of you all that just coming in, we playing the numbers game. Whoever gets the right number, I'm going to buy their lunch tomorrow. I'm going to cash out them lunch money. You got 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 2, 1. Okay, stop. Let me see if anybody got this. Let me see. Y'all stop. It has to be one number. I'm getting ready to reveal the number. Let me see. Okay, I start another chance. Let me go down. I see 67, 27, 21, 66. I thought I saw it. Oh, new to you. Shout out to new to you. She won. New to you won. Shout out to new to you. I'm getting ready to cash out you your lunch money. Shout out to new to you. She got it just as I was at 1 second. I was like, somebody got it. I'm getting ready to cash out you your lunch money for tomorrow. Congratulations, new to you. Enjoy your lunch. I just cash app you. I like this numbers game. I like giving. We'll play it quite often. The number was 61. The number was 61. Real deal. I didn't see you playing. You came back in too late. Real deal, Lee. I didn't see you playing the game. Oh, yes, you were. Yes, you were. You did play. You did play. Okay. All right, you guys. I enjoy being on here with you guys. It's 1 o'clock, so it's probably 2 o'clock in other places, and it's still 100 of y'all on here. I want you guys to know that I enjoyed you. I hope that you all sleep peacefully tonight. I ask God to shield and protect you and your families. No weapon formed against any of us shall prosper. Any lying tongue that rises up against us in judgment will be condemned. I ask God to shield and protect you all. I thank you all for supporting my channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you guys. I'll